So I'm actually about to do a load of laundry here, but I get questions from you guys a fair amount about laundry detergent, Rex. This is a favorite, the Arm & Hammer Sensitive Skin Free and Clear. This is amazing. It does a really good job on your fabrics, not like ruining the color, like keeps the color intact. And it gets stains out of whites really well, but it doesn't have any dyes or perfume or fragrance. And it also doesn't have methyl isothiazolinones in it, those preservatives that can cause problems. But another one that I also love is, here I'll show you. Yeah, I'm just about out of the Arm & Hammer one, and I reordered some Nellies. This is really good. I get this on iHerb. It's a Canadian brand. This is amazing. I had never used powdered laundry detergent. Well, I shouldn't say I'd never, but probably in the past 15 years of washing my clothing, I had always used liquid detergents. But I started using this about a year ago. I started getting it on iHerb. It's really good. It does an amazing job. No fragrance, very no nonsense. And I believe this company is cruelty-free as well. Yeah, you can get it on iHerb. It comes in this cute tin. They also have dryer balls, which I have as well. And these actually cut down on the dry time. I think you can just use tennis balls, but I went ahead and got these and I've been happy with them. So yeah, those are some laundry detergent Rex. But speaking of iHerb, you guys, I recently got these on the herb and I'm loving them. They're by True Lemon. You guys know I've always loved their drink sticks. They make like a wild berry lemonade that's pretty good. However, these fruit infusions, they are just, I don't recall the ingredients, but they're really just fruit flavor and don't have any added sugar, no salt, no calories. It's just like a little water flavoring. So it's a little different than the drink mixes. But I put 2 into a 30-ounce thing of water, and it's really good. If you just want like a subtle fruit infusion, like the name implies, I recommend these. Also from the herb, I tried out this Mountain Haagen instant coffee. It's not as good as Four Sigmatic instant coffee. That is the best instant coffee in my opinion. Yeah, these aren't horrible, but they're not as good as Four Sigmatic. Four Sigmatic to me tastes like almost a fully brewed cup of coffee. I mean, I can't even tell I'm drinking instant. And maybe it's the mushrooms just kind of balance out the instant coffee subtleties. You know what I'm talking about. Instant coffee just has that not quite right taste. Haagen. But this is pretty good. Mount Haagen. Well, hey guys, happy Saturday. I'm actually running out to see if I can't get a few supplies. Haven't been out in the stores in a while, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm able to get what I need, but I hope you guys are holding up okay. You know, it's kind of an unusual set of circumstances we're in. I think it can be incredibly distressing and anxiety provoking, so I want you guys to know that I'm thinking about you. And I read your comments, and they're the highlight of my day, actually. One of the highlights of my day. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. I know there are many other things you could be doing besides commenting on my videos. Yeah, you know, I'm an introvert, but I do have friends and whatnot. I know I don't show them on YouTube for their privacy. They don't want to be on YouTube. And the longer I've been on YouTube, the more private I am about my friends and people who are close to me. Just because not everybody watching has the best intentions. And so yeah, but with these circumstances, it's really affected, you know, how we interact with one another. And it's kind of a lonely time. It's ironic because, you know, one of my New Year's resolutions, goals, what have you, was to, this year, was to make it a priority to socialize more with my friends. I haven't been so great about that in the past few years. With work, I mean, life gets busy and you get caught up in what you're doing. And a lot of my friends have family, you know, young kids and whatnot, and so there's always those kind of excuses. We're just busy, but that was a goal this year, was to spend more time with my friends. And yeah, this situation has definitely made that goal even more challenging. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't do that in the past, but just got a text message. And it came through my Bluetooth in my phone, so it's really loud. Alright, so I just put my dryer on. You can hear the dryer balls going, but I'm gonna whip up a batch of these Lakanto brownies. I have come to really enjoy this brownie mix. I get it on, of course, the herb, and it's sweetened with monk fruit. At first I didn't know about this. I was on the fence, but I have to tell you guys, a game changer for this mix is to add, you have to do this. Otherwise, it's just boring. You have to add cinnamon. It doesn't really matter how much, but just a liberal dusting. I swear, it turns this from okay to like your classic box brownie mix. Oops. So I just do that. I give it a little stir with a fork. So this mix is vegan, but the instructions say to add an egg. Or 2 eggs, but I'm just gonna do, I just do a chia egg. It's the same thing, so it stays vegan. This is chia protein powder. It's basically just pulverized chia seeds. I got this on iHerb a while back. It's just a little bit more convenient than those little seeds. The seeds, the chia seeds, they stick on everything. They're a nuisance. So I kind of like this chia protein powder. It's just pulverized chia seeds, but it's just a little bit easier to work with. So I just do like 2 tablespoons and then I also add like half a banana. Actually, I think I'll do a whole banana this time. And you really don't end up tasting much of the banana if you're not a fan of the banana. I'm not really precise with measurements when it comes to liquids, and so there's a lot of batch to batch variation, but you can even kind of mix it on in as it. I'm using my little splatterware. I'm using my little splatterware pan again. I love this thing. I use it all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna put that into the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. And then when it comes out of the oven, I let it cool completely, and then I stick it in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then they're perfect. But yeah, this Lakanto brownie mix, it's pretty good. And I also really like their, I'll show you guys. Their pancake and waffle mix is really good. It, again, the ingredients are all vegan, and you can just add a flax egg and make it accordingly, but these pancakes have 5 grams of protein in 1 serving. And so you can have 2 servings and get 10 grams of protein. It's just kind of nice for a pancake. It's got chickpea flour in it and pea protein. So you get a little bit of protein along with your pancakes. These are really good. I recommend them. right, so I've done a little bit more furniture rearranging here. I finally put up that shelf there. Those hooks that are holding it up are temporary, but I think that's where it's ultimately gonna go. I ended up putting my wreaths over there. I actually think they look kind of cute. I don't know. I may take them down eventually. I don't know. I love this apartment. I'm really comfortable in here, but I find like the angles of the walls are super awkward. Voila! So they're all cooled and I just chilled them a little bit in the fridge, but I wanted to show you guys what they look like. But I'm telling you, adding that cinnamon in, that's a game changer in this little mix. Otherwise, it's underwhelming, but the cinnamon, oh, just makes it taste amazing. So my gym has been shut down, but I'm gonna go for a run outside while I still can enjoy it. But I actually just ordered a treadmill on Amazon, and we'll see. I think it's gonna come later on this week. But yeah, right now, you know, the weather, it's actually raining currently, but it's been okay. But I imagine the gym shutdown thing is gonna be for a long time, and I have never run outside in the summer here in Houston, and I don't care to do that. So I went ahead and ordered a treadmill on Amazon. Well, hey guys, I finally managed to move my bed over. I have the camera kind of positioned funny. I need to change it. But I've been wanting to move my bed over just the slightest bit for the longest time, but the bed is so heavy and awkward, I haven't been able to do it. Until today, I had the brilliant idea, duh, take the mattress off, you idiot, and then it'll be easier to move. I feel so dense that it hasn't registered that that's what was making the bed so awkwardly heavy. Yeah, the actual bed frame's super light. So I was like, gosh, how did those guys get this massive bed in here through the doors and everything? It's so heavy and awkward and like dead weight. Well, the mattress wasn't on it. Sometimes I wonder how I made it this far in life. I promise I have really good common sense. It's just sometimes there are things that, I don't know, in one ear and out the other. What can I say? I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to chit chat with you guys because, you know, I'm always harping on the fact that we're this culture that's obsessed with soap and we're always over bathing and drying out our skin barrier. That is true. We really are a culture infatuated with soap and over bathing. We way overdo it. But I tell you all, you know, you do need some soap to visibly soiled areas. Well, my goodness, my lower legs were visibly soiled. I had like mud caked on my ankles. When I was running, I was even like, why do my feet suddenly feel really heavy? I looked down and there was all of this mud caked on the bottom of my running shoes. I must have picked up, it felt like a pound's worth of mud on the bottom of my feet while I was running. So I got a little extra leg workout in there. But anyways, I have been using the Cerave baby wash and shampoo as a body wash with all this outdoor sloshing around in the mud. And plus we have a lot of pollen here too. I like to wash that off of my body. Yeah, this is really great. It says it's a wash and shampoo, but if you use a lot of products in your hair in particular, I wouldn't rely on this as a shampoo. It doesn't really have a surfactant in it that's going to adequately remove buildup and things. So, you know, you may find that it doesn't quite work out that way, but for a baby, it's fine. You know, they're not really using a ton of pomades, although I don't know, I've seen some pretty bougie babies these days. So it works great on the body for anybody. It's very gentle but does a good job. I mean, it removed all that crud off of my skin, no problem, really quickly. And you only need a teeny amount to the palms of your hands. You don't need like a whole bunch. I mean, I've used a lot of this, but I've had this for a while. So, but a note about this, it says it's tear-free. I disagree. I've used this on my face, which is kind of what you're probably also wanting to know. Can you use this as a face wash? It's fine on the face, but if you get it in your eyes, it definitely stings. It is not tear-free. If you have a young child and you use this, they're going to be very upset with you. Long story short, this has been good. I prefer, as far as baby washes, if we're getting into finesse of baby washes, I think I prefer the Eucerin baby wash and shampoo. Bigger bottle. Does that have Cerave ceramides in it. I think it does. I can't remember. But it's very good. It has like a little teddy bear on it, which is always fun to look at. Yeah, so I don't know. This is okay. I mean, it's working well as a body wash for me, and I like it. But I don't know that I would rank it as like my #1 baby wash. I like using baby washes though for body washes. If you have eczema, they're a good choice, which I do have eczema. I have to be really careful when I do end up using body washes on my legs, like now when I'm getting dirty, because I can really dry out my skin and get flares of my eczema. It tends to show up on my legs, always has. Like eczema is kind of finds these little regions of the body to hang out in different stages of your life. When you're a baby, it's on your face usually, and then when you're a young child, it's typically like in the antecubital fossa and popliteal fossa, that space behind your knee. But for me, it is always cropped up on my lower legs. And anytime, if I get really, really stressed out, I can feel it creeping on around my ankle. I can feel a little itch. If I go through a period of time where I'm really stressed out, maybe I've been doing a lot of work and my sleep schedule is messed up, that's the first place that it pops up. But yeah, if I use body lotions that have a lot of fragrance in them, that can aggravate my eczema as well. And over bathing, over cleansing definitely can do it too. But if you don't have eczema, there's really no need at all, unless visibly soiled, to use body washes or soaps on your lower legs. There aren't a lot of oil glands down there. There's not a lot going on. And if you work in an office setting, you know, and you're not getting down and dirty all day, there's really no need to. And as a matter of fact, once you get into your middle-aged and older adult years, you're doing yourself a disservice, because with age we stop making as much oil and things, lipid, you know, the lipid integrity and the barrier function is just not quite as robust as it was when we were young. And overuse of soap and cleansing really can dry out the skin and cause what's called asteatosis. I'll see if I can insert a picture of it here. It's also referred to as the dry riverbed sign, because it kind of looks like when a river dries up, how the ground is all like crackly. Yeah, we have all these fun descriptors in dermatology. I should order takeout from one of the vegan restaurants. Hopefully they're still open. I mean, a lot of restaurants have, you know, obviously had to close, and, you know, that's very distressing. And so I should do that. You know, I really love those restaurants, and I don't want them to go out of business. And, you know, there's a decent vegan community in Houston. I've mentioned that in videos before, but I wouldn't say it's the heart of the restaurant scene here. So those vegan restaurant businesses that, you know, I want to support them. So I definitely should order some carry out from one of them. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. It was just kind of a mishmash of me around the house and whatnot, but I hope you all are staying healthy and happy in this unusual time that we're going through. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.